Good afternoon, Vike Nation, and welcome back for another episode of Vikes in Action, our Coach's Corner. Today, we're joined with our varsity football coach, Coach Andre Parker. Coach, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. We got a couple questions we're just going to ask you real quick, and we'll get right going. So the Vikings are having a very strong season. It's been a great season to watch. And in your second season with us here at Princeton, can you go into in depth a little bit about the progress and the foundation that's been made and what you're excited to see as we go down the stretch?
I can. I think the kids know what to expect from me a little more this year. They know what to expect from the coaches. I believe last year I was really thankful to those seniors who helped us turn it into what we wanted it to be. This year, the funny thing is I don't think we have a marquee player on offense or defense. I think we have a team, and we're priding ourselves in playing team football, and I think that goes a long way towards the future.
It does. It does. How many of our offensive and defensive guys do they run into special teams as well?
Yeah, so we like to play our starters on special teams, as well as give those guys who maybe they're on the edge of being a starter, or we like to give kids opportunities. So we have a good mix on there.
So, Coach, in our program, our middle school and high school program, we have a tremendous amount of talent that we've seen. Our numbers are really starting to increase. Interest in Viking football is coming back, and you've developed a slogan, brick by brick.
Mm-hmm.
Share with us what that means.
So it's your base, it's your foundation. And I think so many times in our society nowadays, everybody wants to put the paint on it, the roof. But the most important thing is what we stand for and what's at the bottom. That's what's going to hold us up. So over the last couple of years, I've had a lot of opportunities to kind of meet the little Vikes, even the younger kids, the kindergartners, the first graders, second graders. So what we've kind of gone through is trying to get them the best coaches. We want the little guys to get used to winning and expect winning. So by the time they get to the middle school, they walk into the game and they know they're going to win. We've got a ton of talent. We want to do it the right way. And in the high school, we want them to be as good as they can be. We want them to want to play the best and to beat the best.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Great success and talent has also brought a tremendous amount of exposure for our student athletes from the collegiate level. Share a little bit about what that process is like.
So it's a process that starts your freshman year. And your freshman year, you've got to have A's and B's. And if we can have A's and B's from 9th to 12th grade, that's the toughest part of it. What happens on the field will be easy, and as long as you work hard and you're coachable, we'll find somewhere for you to go. And because of who we play and who we play against, you're going to have great opportunities because of the people that have come through the school before, and their success at the next level brings more and more college coaches back.
Absolutely, it does. Outside of football, tell everybody a little bit about a few of your hobbies that you have.
I would rather be outside than inside. So I like the parks, I like the woods. I own a few dogs.
Just a few.
Just a few. I've got a couple koi ponds. I do flowers, so I keep the hummingbirds around. So, I like just being outside. I like to fish. So, anything in nature, I'm going to give it a try. So
Do you put the food coloring in your syrup for the hummingbirds, or do you leave it
clear?
Oh,
no. I got hibiscus and roses and all those good things, the natural stuff.
So here we go. We're into Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
The fall's coming down to the end, and this is a great time of year. Do you have a favorite treat?
I don't know if I have a favorite treat. As a kid, when I was trick-or-treating, I would always try to trade my cousins for all the Reese cups.
Reese cups.
So I'm a huge Reese cup fan.
Yeah, it's got to be the top of the list. It's so hard to beat.
And I would try to give them the mounds.
The mounds.
If I could give them the mounds and get their Reese cups, then I was winning.
That was a good even trade. What's your favorite Halloween costume?
I was probably Dracula for 5 years in a row. I didn't want anything else but Dracula.
Nothing but Dracula.
I think it was like the teeth and stuff like that,
Yeah, well, you'd make a good Dracula.
Well,
You know,
thank
you would.
Yeah.
You would. What's your favorite? Now, you and I've talked about this already earlier in the year, though.
Mhm.
What's your favorite Halloween movie?
It would probably be one of the earlier Michael Myers.
Yeah,
One or two.
it's got to be one.
Yeah, one or two, because I think the later ones have gotten more comical.
Yeah.
You know, so they're a little more funny than serious. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in the area?
That's a tough one. I think it depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I could zero in on one restaurant.
There's so many options in our area.
Yeah, there
It
are
is
great
hard.
options in our area, in our community, and I've learned to let my wife pick though,
It's a great choice.
because if she's happy, then I'm happy.
Yeah, that's the favorite restaurant.
Yeah, whatever she wants.
Well, Coach, thank you for spending some time and sitting down with us on our episode today. We want to thank our executive producers, Matt Weber and Trisha Roddy. We'll look forward to seeing you on our next segment of Coach's Corner. And as always,
Go Vikes.